ChatGPT 4.5 literally just got announced a few hours ago, and this is a research preview of the strongest GPT available to Pro users. Now, I've actually upgraded to the Pro plan, like you can see right here, and if we select in the dropdown, we can choose GPT 4.5. So we'll be testing it out today to see how it performs and see if it is actually insane or not. Now, if you're not sure what this is, so basically they've said at OpenAI, we're releasing a research preview of GPT 4.5, our largest and best model for chat yet. GPT 4.5 is a step forward in scaling up pre-training and post-training, right? So it's kind of like a preview beta version. It's got early testing modes, and apparently it feels a lot more natural. Now we'll be testing out side by side versus Claude, which is probably the most humanized and most natural sounding GPT out of all of the processes that I've used so far when it comes to AI systems. And also you can see here, they say, we also expect it to hallucinate less. Now, what's interesting about this, actually, when I read through the page, it does seem a little bit disappointed versus, some of the big moves that have come out recently from, say, Claude and other announcements, right? So, for example, if we look here, it's like a little step up. It's not really a major upgrade, but we'll test it out and we'll see how it goes. It's just from what I can see, it seems more like an update than an actual new model. They've also talked about scaling unsupervised learning. We advance AI capabilities by scaling two complementary paradigms, unsupervised learning and reasoning. These represent two axes of intelligence, scaling reasoning, and unsupervised, which increases world model accuracy and intuition. So let's test out. You can actually see a couple of demos here. So this is GPT 4.5, the version that's just come out. And you can see where they've asked, okay, what was the first language? Says we don't know exactly. Here's what we do know, etc. A few bullet points, and then some information about it down here. So it kind of seems a little bit more humanized. We can actually switch between them. So we can look at, say, GPT-1 and the advancements here. Let me zoom out so you can see how bad was GPT-1 in 2018. That is absolutely terrible. But we've come a long way, peeps. I think most people didn't even know about ChatGPT until 3.5 came out. So you can see same prompt here, and this is the evolution of it. Then we've got 3.5, as you can see. And then we have GPT-4, which is a lot better, like you've got right here. So identifying the first language ever spoken is incredibly challenging because languages evolve, diverge, and sometimes disappear over thousands of years, leaving little trace. Now let's switch to GPT 4.5. What you can see here is like the content is a lot more chopped up, so you don't get like these big walls of text. And it just answers the question directly, right? It's more kind of like what you would expect on Google if you got the featured snippet, right? You're getting more information in a short period of time, and that's way more useful. So it does seem to be a slight, subtle improvement, but it's not like a game changer, if that makes sense. You've also got the accuracy benchmark comparisons here. So you've got GPT 4.5 versus GPT 4.0 versus OpenAI 01 and OpenAI 03 mini. You can see the hallucination rate. So it has a lower hallucination rate, which is what you want, versus GPT 4.0, OpenAI 01 and OpenAI 03 mini. And then it talks about training for human collaboration. And you can also compare them side by side here. So if we ask, for example, I'm going through a tough time after failing the test, it seems to be a lot more sympathetic versus GPT 4.0. Let's test this out. Because, when it comes to demos, you never really know, okay, is that legit? What's actually going on here, etc. So we're going to open up GPT 4.5. Again, this is available on the operator Pro mode of ChatGPT, whereas if you have Plus, I think that's getting rolled out next, but I don't think it's available just yet, right? So we're going to switch between GPT 4.0 and ChatGPT 4.5. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use one of my favorite prompts for creating content. So let's scroll down here and we've got it. So let's grab this prompt like so. And we use exactly the same prompt inside GPT 4.5 versus 4 and just compare, right? What's the difference? So let's go here and let's go here. All right. So GPT 4.0 versus ChatGPT 4.5. What we'll actually do is we'll open up the tabs side by side just so it's much easier to compare and see what we got here. Oh, it seems like okay. So it seems a lot slower to respond, which is what you would expect when it comes to a new model. And it's opening up the canvas as well. So let's see what we got here. So the title is slightly different, right? So you got SEO training Japan, how to rank higher and grow your traffic versus SEO training Japan, how to rank, get more traffic and dominate Google. Wondering how to grow your website traffic in Japan. That feels a little bit weird and less human versus this, which says, tired of seeing your website stuck on page 5. So, I mean, honestly, like this is the 4.5 version. This is ChatGPT 4.0. From what I can see, I actually prefer the content on this side. Let's have a read here. So what we got? A ton of business owners I chat with worry about, again, it's hallucinating here, right? Because where has it got that information from? I haven't fed it that data. So it's just kind of like made up some random facts and kind of hallucinated on the side there. Like, yeah, I do get asked these questions, but how does ChatGPT know that? Let's keep scrolling down now. So what you learn in SEO training for Japan versus why does your business need SEO training in Japan? Honestly, neither of these articles I like that much. What I'm actually going to do, just to show you how, and again, ChatGPT 4.5, I have to pay $200 a month for this, right? If you go over to Claude, which is free, right, and we'll switch to the normal version of Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which just came out this week. Okay, and we'll put the same prompt in here. I can guarantee you that the content you get back from Claude is 10 times better. All right. So let's have a look side by side. So SEO training Japan, master search engine optimization in Tokyo and beyond. Yeah, it just feels a lot more natural, a lot better written. This content over here is nicely chopped up. This content is okay, but it's pretty average, let's be honest. I mean, Claude is still hallucinated, right? It's still made up some random stuff here. Neither of these tools are ready to publish straight off the bat. But if you look, I'm still going to go with the more natural feel of Claude 3.7 Sonnet versus ChatGPT 4.5. I wouldn't publish it straight off the bat. Additionally, if we actually look and open this up, and then we'll check the word count on this. So this is a 541 word article, whereas if we scroll down here, the content from Claude is way longer. So it's like twice the length at 1,094 words. So much longer, much more interesting content, much more comprehensive. Yeah, I'm not particularly impressed from what I can see. It does seem like it's mainly designed for writing. If you have a look at ChatGPT 4.5, it doesn't seem like it's, being used for anything else. When you look through the page here, it's really talking about like, okay, ChatGPT 4.5 is designed to, number one, write better, make it feel a bit more natural, and number two, avoid hallucinations. But from what I can see inside the test, it's not that great. All right, let's see what else we've got in terms of information. So it has access to the latest up-to-date information with search, which is great. That is useful. So if we open this up and then we actually click on search, we can use ChatGPT 4.5 with search, that is way more useful than Claude. Claude, you can only connect to search if you're using it inside, for example, Perplexity or something like that. And it says, however, ChatGPT 4.5 does not currently support multimodal features like voice mode, video, and screen sharing in ChatGPT. In the future, we'll work to simplify the user experience so AI just works for you. So that's coming in the future. It's going to be interesting to see what we get back. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get a free SEO strategy session, you can get that inside the comments and description. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors this month, generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you'll get a free SEO domination plan, discover the secrets of SEO link building, we'll answer any questions you have one-to-one. Additionally, if you want to get all of my best prompts, and I also break down, we have a recent video we posted inside the community that breaks down which AI models are best for which tasks, right? And we've actually broken that down recently. So you can see here, for example, we've talked about like AI automation tools, the breakdown, the use cases. So like if you're struggling to keep up with this stuff, Just join the AI Profit Boardroom. And if you ever get stuck as well, then you can ask 216 members, any questions you have, right? So you can see here, all of these community posts, again, answers within hours, which is absolutely amazing. So you can get your questions answered within hours. And additionally, it comes with like all of my best training on like AI agents, social media automation, web automations, email content automation, plus a crash course to save you hundreds of hours and make you money. And you can jump on coaching calls with me weekly. And on top of that, the prices are going up on the 10th of March, right? So if you sign up now, you'll lock in your legacy price, you'll save a lot of money long term. Whereas if you wait until after the 10th of March, then you're going to miss out on that discount, right? So make sure you sign up. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.